Hey guys, Greg O'Connor, owner of Champion Sports Performance here. One of our Sunday talks. No one better to bring in than Martin Rooney, okay? Now make sure we're square on Martin Rooney, okay? He's the founder of Training for Warriors, 300 affiliates, tens of thousands of people doing those workouts every day. We train our adults in that program, very empowering. But before that, 15 years, Chief Operating Officer of Parisi Speed School. When we say we trained 154 NFL draft choices, that's the guy that trained him. All the top athletes in history, the Wayne Hills football teams that the Olsons ran, Martin Rooney trained those teams, okay? So he knows a thing or two about not just adult training, but athletic training. And Martin, it's that time of year, parents piling in here. You see it, his kids are here. He's here with Sophia right now, training his oldest daughter. And people come in, and it's like, oh gosh, I don't have much time. Can I just take get 10 sessions in this winter for training? And I go, crazy, because you got to understand how important it is to train between seasons. Bunch of reasons, elevate your physicality, speed, strength, confidence. Go out and play, and just throwing it to you, Martin. Like, what have you seen over your years, and what's so important about training over the winter?
Well, hey, one of the things that I'll tell everybody out there is, having had a bird's eye view of this training for so long, a couple of decades ago, when we started sports performance, many parents, the only ones that were training were with the kids that were really elite. So if your son or daughter was really elite, then it was like, oh, you were one of those dads or moms that did that extra training. And some people thought it was crazy. In the days of age of, wow, it might stunt my kid's growth, which is untrue, or, oh, you're either fast or you're not, which is untrue. And then it evolved and it changed, and then everybody realized anybody could be training. But then I think the biggest challenge that happened is sport became all year long. So every sport became all year long. And here's a very important thing for all parents listening that you got to question yourself: is my kid over competing and under training? And I think that's one of the biggest things and limitations that we're seeing with kids today. And injury rates are at an all-time high, potentially as a result. In that we're competing more than ever, we're not really getting any time to train much, and then this is what you heard from the parents is, oh, well, I can't really train because I'm competing. And if you're only competing, that isn't when you're getting better. You get better from when you're training, you get better from when you're recovering from the training. And hey, with my own children, training is never gonna take a backseat to competing. The competing takes a backseat to the training, because what your kid does when they're 10 or 11 or 12 isn't going to make the biggest difference for what they are when they're 18 or 19 if you don't train.
That's it. You got to have it. We run the top program in the country at Parisi Speed School. There's 105 of them, okay? 3 new ones in Beijing. He built the system we train on, so all the talking points. Got the best coaches here, a lot going on, classes every day. You got to come check it out. What are you doing for your kid, parents? You're the gatekeeper. See you here.